Hi, this is Eva Delicious, High Priestess of Teas in the Showgirl Temple. Welcome to my solo temple talk. Generally, these talks would be in conjunction with another amazing sister or brother priest or priestess that I know and am blessed to have in my circle. And the last few weeks have been crazy town, busy, and incredibly difficult to connect with some of those people, mostly because of my schedule, to be honest. And so I am going to share with you a couple of things that have come up for me in my life recently that have impacted my ability to be in a joy place. This lunation, we are guided by Ostara, thankfully, who is showing us how to keep a light and shine a light in the darkness and make sure that we still invest in and experience joyful things even when times are hard, and they have been hard recently. It's just after Halloween into the time where our light is changing. Everyone is going more inward in the northern hemisphere, which is natural and beautiful and wonderful. And it can sometimes be challenging, especially in our society that is so outwardly focused. So what's been going on for us is the culmination of a longer pattern where my husband and I both have not had regular work for months and months, which has of course been financially challenging and really stressful. And so I accepted a part-time job, one that would allow me to still watch after my children when they were home from school and needed that support, and still do things like Showgirl Temple and perform burlesque, because that is one of the things that brings me so much joy. And then my husband recently got a full-time job, which is so wonderful in so many ways, and of course makes us be really, really busy as a family and kind of have to reorient how we're living our lives, basically, so that we can support our children, both get our jobs done, both pursue our creative interests, and have some fun together and with our friends. So last Friday, we had an opportunity to finally go and do that, to go out and listen to some music and dance and have a good time. And we overdid it a bit and had a kind of a rough day yesterday. And I think part of the reason for that is that we had been working so hard and so intensely and just going. We had this really kind of frazzled, ungrounded energy of do. And when we finally had the opportunity to go out and to celebrate some of the good things that are going on, really, and just blow off that steam, we sort of blew up. Yeah, we had a great time. It was a ton of fun. Everybody got home safe, no problems there, thankfully. God has loved us all the way into our beds. And then yesterday was just kind of a meh day. We were kind of shot energetically, trying to keep up with our kids and, do all the things with them, but moving really slow and not feeling super great. And so it reminded me how important it is to remain grounded, and how important being grounded is in being able to feel and connect with joy in a way that is sustainable and uplifting for us over the long term. So not about just like this quick injection, of crazy energy, but to make sure that before we go from crazy work, busy, to take a moment and drop in and pause and just ground out and get comfortable and good with ourselves, so that when we go out, we don't just have this full opposite pendulum swing and go crazy over here. And that the joy that we want to invest in when we do, and invest sounds big and heavy and involved, but it doesn't have to be a big thing, right? We, in our little full moon ritual, we did a 2-minute dance with a ball. I was laughing, I'm pretty sure, because I looked really silly, but it was joyful and fun, and I still feel that energy. And that is something I can carry with me, and it uplifts me and it keeps me going. And that's, I think, an important thing to consider when we're doing things for fun or to have a good time, to make sure that it's something that truly fills us up. It doesn't just take us out of our bodies or our heads or distract us, but it fills us up with joy that we can hang on to and keep feeling good about. And the second bit of that, the busy, and the do, is what my dear friend Sierra Sullivan in her programs calls the do pile, where you're going and going and going and going so hard that you get caught up in doing for doing's sake, and you stop thinking about why you're doing what you're doing, how you're doing it, if you might be able to get support or help from other people so that you don't have to be so wound up in it. And so just, this whole process has been a reminder for me to occasionally, when you're so busy and you have so many things going on, to take a step back and examine what you're doing. Is it all stuff that really truly needs to be done? Is it going to uplift you in the long term? Is it going to uplift other people in the long term? Or are you being busy just to be busy? Or are there places where you can ask for support from other people? I will say I have been much better about this go round, much to the dismay of my children, who are now doing a lot more housework. But it's good. It's good for them. They'll thank me when they're older. I'm certain of it, or at least their partners will. But it's important to ask for help, even when it's challenging from yourself or from the other parties. So those are my thoughts. Just get yourself grounded, check in with what you're doing to bring joy to yourself, and be sure that it's something that is really going to fill you up and sustain you. And go ahead and say no to a few things. Pause in your day. Make space for spontaneity and joyful things so that you're not stuck in a doo-doo pile, but you're being able to enjoy the things that you're doing and really, really appreciate them for the blessings that they are. Thank you for joining me for this. I hope to see you again in the Showgirl Temple for either a new moon or a full moon ritual, or just giving me feedback about how these thoughts hit you. Does it work for you? Does it inspire you? Does it challenge you? Would you like support in any of these areas? We have a wonderful group of ladies in the Showgirl Temple, and we are here for you. So please reach out if you need it. And if you have extra to give or to share, to inspire or support other people, we need you. And we appreciate you being there. So call out to us. Bling and blessings, Eva.